We now return to SimCity 3000. Right. So I went ahead and off screen I built this bridge because it was a bastard to get this to work out right. When you build a bridge, it bumps the land up, and then you just absolutely cannot build anything right next to it without doing a lot of leveling and stuff. And so this was a pain, and very expensive too. About 5,000 simoleons worth. Consider that the bridge is 1,000 apiece. Very expensive. But anyway, okay, we're having a little bit of a snag there for some reason. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put this road in. We're going to have to level that out first. Why not spend the rest of my money? Oh, you know what? It's not going to work because that road exists. If I do this... There we go. And now we finally have that connection. Okay. What are we doing today? Oh, right. So, like, I was building this because I was anticipating we'd start a construction over here. But first, we're going to zoom out and zoom in so it loads. We're going to finish off this part. I just noticed that there's two parks right here. Or, ponds. Why don't we... you know what, that's fine. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I put in some parking lots by the stadium here. I made them pay parking lots because I figured this is actually belonging to the college, we'll pretend. So we'll put a few things there. Waiting on some buildings. Okay. So let's get this going. Shall I guess we'll maintain... And this wouldn't be the first one where we just kind of let the medium densities go up against the side here, which is what I was thinking we'd do. Oh, before that, this thing. So you know how I put these in here, knowing full well they wouldn't develop, thinking that it would eventually go into them. Well, the problem here is that they're low density. And low-density buildings only make one square tile buildings. We need to have this to be a medium. So we're going to first clear this out. Then we're going to put in a medium residential here. And then hopefully that one will now build there. And now we can come back over here and continue putting this in. I don't think I want to do like a huge amount. Okay, so just like, I mean, this is a 10 by 10 building, so we're going to have a space there. Let's go ahead and put in the, not that, playground, because we know that's going to be here. And I think, is that a different playground to all the other playgrounds? Guess not. Just at a different angle, so it looks different to me. Why don't we do like a 3 by 3 here? This time? It's not going to work, is it? Because I'm looking at this, and that's just going to be sticking out. Well, it can develop as a single. That's fine. We'll go 3 this time. I do believe medium densities will build a 3 by 3 building. That might be a little too big for what I actually want in this area. That goes up to 4. And then this will actually come down in here. We can drop one of you there. Do something like that. Yeah, we'll have it go to the edge, why not? And then let's drop another medium in here, but only a 2 by. The rest of this can be light residential. Okay. Put in our trees. Looking at 15,000 here. Okay. Now I did want to put something here. Maybe a few shops there, but like if this was going to be my center, I could put another... Well, we'll save it. There might be a building to put there, I don't know. But there aren't too many 2 by 2 buildings, so who knows. And then, what else? So we got quite a bit of money coming in. I think I can afford a couple bus stops. And since we've now got this traffic issue going, I would actually like to take care of it. I again have no idea where it's originating from, but sort of the midpoint here, maybe we can put one like right there, and hopefully that won't take too much traffic away from the train stations. And then there's another one down here. I think, okay, so we're looking here, so like right there maybe, or there, one of those two, kind of take it. And then maybe one right there. I think I did leave a spot for myself. Yes, so like right there. Okay. So they're $50 a pop per month. It's a per month base, right? Yeah. Which is crazy that it actually, just to run a bus costs more than the train. So maybe I don't actually want to do too much, but I definitely want to take care of this one first. So, anticipating in future where these are going to be, let's just drop one and see how it does. If it helps out at all. Oh, it's only $5 a month. Well, never mind that. And we can put down 3. Okay, and there goes a bus right away. I must have been thinking like 50 overall or something like that per year. Okay, yeah, let's put in a few more then. So we'll put in, not you there, here. And then I said one in, it's over here. I did kind of anticipate leaving a spot in this corner. So let's go ahead and do that. Or I could put it like right here since there's nothing built there. That's further now. We need to space it, so we'll do kitty corner from the museum there. Unless we want to put it right at the terminus there. Perfect. Okay. So we'll look at that for traffic. Where are we at on budget now? Good. What else did I want to do? For right now, I think we just need to let this grow. Make sure our pipes do. Okay. Oh, yes. Let's look at our people. Hospitals are plentiful, fantastic. Let's just make sure of that. Yes, we got quite a bit. Plenty of schools, also doing well there. School. Okay, but it is rapidly kind of climbing on us there. And then let's look at this: lowering commercial taxes, stimulating business activity. I mean, we might want to do that since we have absolutely no demands here, and even though we do have a little bit of unemployment, that's making me think that maybe we need to make adjustments here. Lower industrial taxes. Yeah. And then, of course, this double thing. I think just because I close it instead of dismissing it, it just stays on my issue. I was expecting it to go away if the issue went away, but I think I'm just going to dismiss them, and we'll see if they come back. And then these things... So the stairwell lighting, that was for electricity. Oh, yeah, our power's going down here. But thanks to this thing... Well, we've got capacity in all of them, though. So that is a little misleading. It's not system-wide. So we don't necessarily need to do that just yet. I think we'll hold off on it. Yeah, okay, but taxes. Let's go to taxes. Let's see if maybe lowering industry brings some of that industrial back. I don't want to go too much lower than this. Where is my thing? Okay. So like up until 200,000 people, we can sit at 7%. And then at 200,000 you need to bring it down to 6. Or 5% at 250. Okay, so here's another thing too. Those percentages, 9%, 7, 6, 5, are where it starts having negative impact on demand, and so they won't come into your city. But if you set it to 0, it has the opposite effect and maximizes growth. So like if we were to set this to 0 right now, we'd be looking at a 30% growth in whatever we wanted here. And so I guess that's kind of a way to cheese it. Like if you want to boost demand, you can do that. Again, this is also proportional, so like it only works that way up until 50,000 people. At 50,000 people, it halves. So if we set it to 0, then we'd only gain a 15% growth. So we'll see what this does, and if we really need to bring some demands back, we might start setting these to 0 for like a year or something. Go tax-free just to incentivize people to move in. Anyway, I think that's enough. So let's set this to go and see what happens. So we do still have some other developments going on here as well, so we might just... Thank God that's completely disappeared along with the commercial industrial. So I'm not so sure. Got ourselves a little plow down there. Bulldozer. What is wrong with this intersection? Somebody go. What are you doing? I guess we were waiting for the pedestrians to cross. Why aren't those developing? Those are 4 away. Oh, okay, now they are. SolarCity inaugurates a bus system, brighter future for Sims on the horizon. We should probably take a look at that real quick. We'll give it another month just to see. Numbers flip over. It still didn't do it. Oh, because okay, so like these two. If these two develop into that, they'll bump over, but maybe if I want to increase my odds, I should also do these two. We'll just be fine. Once these two... Time for spring cleaning. SolarCity can handle more garbage. Really? Because it looked like that was growing. Oh yeah, it's still growing exponentially because of the deal. And we can't break that without paying a fine until the deal comes in. But we look at here, like, we're maxed out on how much we're shoveling into the incinerator, so we need that deal to come back to me here so I can cancel it. Okay, seeing some buildings pop up here. And we just go full tilt there. Get some nice buildings. Okay, there's a third one. We get a fourth one developed. That should develop into a building. Oh, right. Let's lower this. Messy problem on the horizon. Trash processing. Near limits. Yes, we know. Let's check out our buses. 116, okay. 206, pretty good. 378, excellent. But what has that done? It's not affected that one over much. Nobody lives over here, I guess. So nobody's doing anything about that one. This is still down to 17. It's down to 51. So that must be... Okay, well, now we're going to actually go into traffic and see exactly what we did there. Okay, we definitely got rid of that thanks to that. We now have this major thing going on here. Oh, right. Fire. Don't let me forget that. So now this looks like we need a bus stop along here somewhere. I'm still confused by this. I guess they must be coming out of here and driving. You'd think they'd decide to pick a train station along the way. But I guess maybe that's too long now, because like if they had to come here, then they'd take the train and go around. So maybe it's just actually faster, but calculating, that doesn't make sense either, because why wouldn't it just go down this road? I don't know what this is calculating. What is over here? Because it's not like there's a commercial center over here. Is that what they're doing? We don't really have, I mean, we've got commercial demand down here. And we're not seeing, oh boy, not seeing people move in to industry either, despite all that we just put in. All right, let's continue on with this then. Let's go ahead and just put a strip of residential we can get rid of that. Power line. Sims flock to the grand opening of Betty's Bird Boutique. Itsy debutante. Mistakes. Broccoli floret. Or nosegay. Okay, not doing too bad. Citywide blood drive highlights the Sim Health Week. Perfect. We are seeing developments in here. Not there, though. The trash. I'm feeling like I'm gonna build this up faster than I can dump it. I might just have to pay the fee. But I want some of my money back before we start doing any more expansions and the like. I did see, once we started putting some of those houses in, I did see the demand start to go up for industrial, but I think people just moved back into all the abandoned buildings because we got a ton of those still. Hey, industrial lab in the back. Ooh, look at this. So at least we are developing cleaner industries. That's good. Environmentalists say, oh no. Locust report heading this way. Well, we'll get on the button then, I guess. Oh, commercials popping up again. Gray leaf produce. Oh, damn. Hold on. Can you stop? Offer, dispose, cancel the deal. Thank you. Okay, and now there's two of them? There's two? Gotta make sure there's not more. Alright. Well, we know we can't do anything about this until these things get to the crops. It's just gonna eat all the trees along the way. Make it look terrible. But I guess we can anticipate getting them over here, because it's gonna take a while. And then once they land, then we can take care of stuff. I really wish you could head these off, you know? So out of curiosity, what did that do to my budget? It had no negative impact whatsoever. In fact, people must be moving in. We're just not seeing the demand. Like, it must be eating the demand as soon as they pop in, because we're raising money here, despite the lowering of taxes. Oh, and they came quite early, actually. Unfortunately, I need to keep clicking the button to keep them on the screen until these damn locusts get over here. They drop their load and then they disappear. Maybe we can get them closer. Again, I don't think this works until they actually get within the area. And this one has to hit its first target, which makes me wonder, actually, does it have to hit all the targets? That would get some bad traffic right there. Because of this now, we have no rail. I think I want to do that too. I want to extend the rail. We'll probably end up getting rid of this, because I want the rail to go in the middle so the people can jump off and go to their jobs in the farms. Where'd that third plane go? Yeah, it totally is. It's hopping around all over the place. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Guys, get over here, please. Oh boy, and I guess we're about to see if maybe the locusts will eat the ploppables as well. This is so annoying. And I don't think it's fair either, because it's so hard to make farms. Okay, looks like we got them. I don't see any destruction here. Although you wouldn't know with these, but... I wish I'd known that when these ones had shown up. Pain. Oh well. Okay. Well, we still need tons of people to move in. But I have filled in what I wanted to do here, so maybe I should just go ahead and move now. Gridlock strangles lifestyle in Solar City. Not anymore. City is 50 years old and counting. Sims point to garlic as important. Longevity. Thank you. Okay, let's go look at that traffic again. Yeah, God, I just don't know. I don't know why it's doing that here. Unless I'm looking at it wrong and they're actually driving. But that wouldn't make any sense. Because they'd be able to hit a train station along the way. Are we... Road that's missing. And I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how to explain why they suddenly chose roads when I started building out this way. Like, this makes sense, but it doesn't even look like they're going that way. Unless they're plopping onto there. No, whatever. It's going to be problematic for a while until we get the full thing settled over here. Every time I keep building something new, I'm sure it'll change. But, let's see, we've got 25 grand. Okay. Why don't we start plotting out the first neighborhood on this side? See where that goes. So just out of curiosity, what do we have here? Like, if I was to build 10 and then a road, do 4 on that side. So like, let's say there's a road there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a road here. Okay. We'll put that as a corner. We do 4 here. But if we're going to do like a straight road, then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually this should be the road that's going to do that. But then you're going to get a rail running through it. So should we have a road on the other side? In fact, if I do that, then trees and then road, we extend that to, well, it'll be here, so it'll be 1 too close. So I guess we just don't do trees along the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a road. Okay. That's how we'll do it. Oh god, that is going to be an awful, awful intersection over here. And, well, how about we just make a truncated one here then? Because I do want that. Since this thing is going to go all the way, you know, we're going to have stuff along it. I would like to maybe have trees in between just to buffer the whole thing. Yeah, alright. We'll do this. We will do that. Right there. Okay. And then, well, so we just do that for 100. And that should be there. Do like that. Alright. I think for now, I'm just going to do that. And then we'll add double lanes at some other point. Okay. So now, I think this is... Oh, that's still fresh water. Okay. So I could put a pump down here. Ooh, then we got electricity, don't we? Oh, and then we gotta run power lines through there. Okay, well... I guess we can cross the gap with it. Maybe? I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Ooh, wait. Give me... God damn it. There, this angle, thank you. So this one... Maybe I could just pull it off of there. Because we're going to put the seaport here, but it's got to... It won't go up this hill. There's going to be a little gap right here. I can use that for power line, maybe. Let's find out. Yes. Yes, I can. All right. Ah, you bastard. It's too high. Too high over here. So, well, okay, maybe we can... This is the shenanigans I had to deal with just to get these damn bridges in play to begin with. Alright, that might transition fine now. Damn it! Well, maybe we just don't do it there then. I think we're going to have a problem, because as you see here, that is a very steep slope. So we might just have an issue getting across with this anyway. That looks like it's going to be hell here. Okay, well, that worked. It's not really where I wanted that to be, but we don't have a choice right now. Hopefully that gets close enough to gain some power. We'll see, I guess. And then maybe we can do something covering that up as we zone out and whatnot. But anyway, then I guess I did make myself a nice little flat spot for a pump, but now it's not going to be connected to power. Oh, we could put one down there. This is definitely fresh water, yes it is. Pump. Alternatively, I could put a water tower until we actually have enough over here to justify one of these things. How much do these... Doesn't actually say. Surely there is a cost associated with maintenance of that, though. Maybe not. Ooh, and now we're only making 3 grand. Uh-oh. Well, alright. How about we do, just for now, just until we get this up here, just do a cheapo water tower. Although for half the price, when you look at it, you know, wouldn't it be better to do a pumping station? Cost me extra because of the terraforming. You're going to be a bastard the whole way, aren't you? Ay, ay, ay. All right. I think that's going to work. Still going to be a problem. Okay, what about that way? Really? Okay. How about... This is why I wasted $2,000 getting to that stupid level for the bridge to work. Okay, well. You freak. Okay, tell me that's gentle enough that this works. Rhymony. But at least now we have a couple more spots for pumps, I guess, on the plus side. Right. The usual playground. This will be, I guess, a little further away this time. It doesn't really matter. Maybe a little closer to the edge here. In fact, why don't we do it this way? That way it gets these in its radius. And we'll put in light. And then light the way back here. This one I might have second thoughts about, actually. I just noticed my music seems to have stopped. Oh, and immediately. Driving a pleasure in Solar City. Yeah, well, we're about to fix that, aren't we? That's okay, though. We will have train, and we can put a station immediately there, so that'll work out. Go all the way to work instead of driving over the bridge. They are now driving, but they are driving on the wrong side of the bridge. Did we get... Okay, pause. Well, they did come back with the commercial. Lower commercial taxes. Ooh. Wow, okay. I suppose you didn't expect to see Prunella Penny speaking out against taxes, but here I am telling you that commercial taxes are too high. At first glance, they appear to be in the average range, but let's be honest, Mayor. The city is taking more money from business owners than it needs. Well, maybe. I mean, we are just about to have a huge demand. I'm not sure where it came from. It says it's average. I suggest no change in policy, he says. Considering what we're about to add to the city, I would agree with that. Anyway, so we got that. Let's see. Crossing guard ordinance. Most Sims agree walking is good for your health. Unless you live in Solar City, walking is dangerous here. Cars go whizzing by with absolutely no regard for pedestrians and crosswalks. It's not safe for anyone, especially children. This terrible problem is a very simple answer. Crossing guards. I ask you to approve the ordinance. The best thing since sliced pepperoni. Sure, they increase traffic congestion a bit, but it's a small price to pay for the good they do. Life expectancy improves, huh? Let's check on that and see what the other thing had to say. Ross, god damn, that's expensive. Puts highly trained crossing guards at some of the more challenging intersections. This ordinance carries a monthly cost based on blah blah. Prevents pedestrian accidents, increasing overall health. However, traffic becomes more congested at these. Okay, well, there is a drastic solution to that as well. Down with... Oh. Well, that petitioner went away, I guess. Tire recycling proposed. Used tires, a big problem. If ignited, they pollute our air. Okay. Seems only natural to bury old tires in places where they've lived all their lives. The road. In the recycling idea, it means less garbage in the city and cheaper road construction costs. There'll be a monthly cost to all this, but it shouldn't be much. Have to look at that. Tire recycle. Oh, yeah, that's absolutely nothing. What else do we have here? Tourist promotion? Well, that would probably help with our commercial for sure. Man, this stuff's getting expensive. But, anyway, subsidized mass transit, huh? Subsidized mass transit cuts rail and bus fares by 50%, providing incentive to forego their cars for mass transit alternatives. It provides funds for the subsidy, and an amount based on population is calculated. Well, so like, we return to this parking fine shuttle service idea, and that might push people to take the mass transit. It might mean we won't need to do some of these other ones. Crossing guards one, that's quite pricey. Is traffic really that bad right now? I don't understand how that is possible. I am providing excellent mass transit. No, that's all rail. We can ignore that. But this, where is this coming from? Why? Okay, well, that bus stop's doing well. Again, though, the thing about bus stops is that they help mass transit, but they're still buses. So this might just mean that doing a ton of buses on the road. This pisses me off, though. This used to be our best train station, and now people just aren't using it. This bus stop seems to have killed any traffic in the middle of city, which is great, considering that it's not doing nearly as much as the one up there is. Should I maybe do more bus stops in this area? Afraid of killing our trains, though. I don't really want... But this has got to be dealt with. I mean, this is getting crazy. This makes sense. Oh, damn, right. Whilst I remember this before we tackle anything else, I wanted to move the fire station over here because I was looking at this, and there's just a little gap and a little too much here. So if I move that one over, you can fit one there, and then one up here, and speckle those a little bit better. And the best place for it, I found, was right here, and I was going to destroy these while demand was still down. But I guess now we're just... That's okay, though. We've got spaces over here that can be developed, so I don't feel too bad about that. That should fit a little bit better. And then I also wanted to... I want to fix these roads. Well, why don't we fix the roads? I was going to get rid of this so we don't have a crossing there and then bring it down here. But I think what I'll do... Well, oh, you're going to be difficult, of course you are. If I can get an angle on it, where the hell am I looking? There. What I wanted to do here was actually pull the road out into the middle and go down. And then that way we've got a 5x on that side, and that side we don't have to do a little loop in here. Well, why don't we just do it while I'm spending money? Now that'll connect there. We just clean this up, and now this intersection hopefully won't be such a damn mess. Oh, and then we get rid of... those things there. There we go. Now, at least for a little bit, we have less problems with the rail. I mean, ideally, we could do something like that too. Anyway, now is the time, though, to utilize some of this huge demand for commercial. Get this into play. May yet be too much, but you know what, we're just gonna put it in. And now we got a little 4x4 spot there for either a park, sports park, which is what I was thinking, but maybe the zoo would make more sense in here. Let me look. No, I don't have it on here. I don't have it on my list because it's just a regular thing. Well, but I'm sure something... Well, okay, what else do we have coming up, possibly? An arts center? I don't know when we get the arts center, but that might fit in there nicely. And then that has like a 20 radius. Thing about the award buildings, though, you only get one. And again, this isn't the main part of town, so... I don't know. But I anticipated having this for commercial boosting buildings. And having a school right there at the corner is like whatever, but school is about to be needed again. Okay, anyway, we're going to let this one go. How is pollution on this? Is it coming back at all? No, it's actually getting worse. Right. So I don't want to develop these blocks until we take care of that. Alright, let's let this go. See what we gain out of this. I would argue commercial taxes seem to be fine. But now we're getting our demands. Good, good, good. Because hopefully that'll bring in some new developments in the industry that are cleaner. Gridlock strangles, blah blah. The trash deal again, which we can absolutely not handle right now. The stairwell's back. Let's see. Oh, statue for mayor. Due to your outstanding abilities as mayor, council has voted to commission a statue commemorating your leadership. What you need to do is choose the site. Chip can get started. Citizens asking for the crossing guards where the rubber meets the road, tire recycling, yeah. How's the money situation? That has dipped quite a bit. Driving's a pleasure, though. That's good. No traffic problems then, huh? Did it boost over? Maybe. It's 1950. Okay, well that seems to be lightening just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't know. The game is weird. 1950, what can we anticipate? So gas is coming up in 1955. I think that's about it. And industry has gone right back down. But we're seeing some better industry over here. Some labs and manufacturing stuff. Warehouses. Some of the garden building type things, and then parking lots. Tommy Be Safe says look both ways before crossing the street. We are not in a fiscal crisis. Stop. Citizens group asks nicely. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, at least we didn't absolutely kill commercial demand. There's no way, though, the proportions have changed. It might have changed just a little bit, because I think that was a thing in SimCity 2034, something like that, where less than 200,000 people is where the maiden shift is, but it gradually builds up to that point. Okay, that one. This one is suffering here. I mean, we're about ready to kill that one. Local Sim mentioned in out-of-town newspaper starts a scrapbook. How's this going? Oh, now it's disappearing. Yeah. One incinerator, absolutely fine. It's when we start getting a deal. Maybe I'll wait until this is emptied, and then we'll run another deal. Because then, by the time that is full again, we can... What is that? Glass shop? Hazardous air pollution, and it's not watered. Curious. Why is that? Oh, because we're not hooked up to the full system. That's why. That's dangerous too, because none of this is. Alright, well. I do anticipate putting a road here. So I was thinking about this. Oh, it's spooky time. I was going to put a rail line here. And then, because if I put roads on both sides, we can still maintain the 10 by 10 grid. So eventually that means there will be a road going this way. So, hook that up. There we go. Now we're watered. That must be what they were screaming about. I think that it's still the farms that are complaining. So for sure. But I don't think I need to worry about that just yet. Because they will use water if we do that. Okay, I could put a water tower out here just for them. Because I don't think the farms, well, farms notoriously take a lot of water actually, but I don't think it would be terrible. The overall water supply, which is about to need it again. Another thing I was thinking about, I was looking at, was kind of taking this out and putting an artificial lake here so I could have some pumps in the city, since our surface water over here is rather limited. We do have this lake, but I kind of wanted to put buildings around there, so we do have this one. And I might reverse hook that up as farms build out this way. This, though, this needs to be dealt with. And the only way to do that, really, is to connect that road there and start putting the rail line in here. So maybe we'll start developing that a little bit more. Mass transit, envy of Sim Nation. Fantastic. Okay, otherwise this is going well. We're still having screaming matches about stuff, but no one's really complaining too much. I think we could maybe even afford to do some of that. Do some ordinancing, get that prepared. Let's pause for a moment and do some statistics checking. Oof, look at that. Education doing really well for the incoming generations. That's good, because we've got one building for everybody now. How is the college doing? Oh, halfway. Good. And as I said, we'll need a new school here pretty darn soon, but that's okay. Yeah, we've done a really good job there. One library, one museum. The library is what again? Up until 41,000. Okay, so we're about to need a second library. That's okay, I got a spot for that all picked out. Unemployment, it's all in the commercial sector, maybe? See, that doesn't make sense. Why do we have unemployment if we got commercial demand? Well, because it's commercial demand for commercial buildings, not for jobs, whatever. I need to build that. If I build more commercial, then we'll probably see that dip down, especially since industry is pretty low now. Industry has always maintained 50% of the population, which is not the proportion. Oh, damn you. Should only be 80%, according to this. Again, maybe going off the guide, and the numbers in the guide just aren't accurate. Whatever. And then, I don't know, man, we gotta figure something out. Maybe put a bus stop out here. Maybe like here, put a bus stop. We gotta do something. This is getting out of hand with all the road traffic when we've got a perfectly good transit system going everywhere else. But anyway, yeah, I think we'll end this one here. Let me check real quick. Crime? Okay, it might be time to put a police out here or something. But that snugged up real nice there. Probably police and a fire wouldn't go amiss, although we haven't, well, knock on wood, we haven't had that issue yet. Yeah, pollution's getting out of hand, so maybe we could start doing a few things, a few ordinances to that. We are 1950 now, which is the tech, so that's probably why we're starting to see some of these labs and whatnot come in. We're looking at an era of cleaner energy now, so it probably wouldn't be a bad thing to, or cleaner industry wouldn't be a bad thing to start pushing that. It's just going to be real expensive. I will end this one here. I will see you next time.